Okay, into Tregaron.
So it's about 19.5 miles from Tregaron to Beulah, and that will take around 46 minutes, maybe a bit longer for me, because I'll be doing some stops to wipe the camera lens.
So, past the spar, left at the Talberts, and onto the mountain road. So this time we're going to go all the way.
So a few facts about Tregaron. Tregaron sits in the foothills of the Cambrian Mountains with a population of a little over 1,200, with nearly 70% of the population speaking Welsh fluently. The River Brennig passes through the town centre, and this is a tributary of the River Teffy.
Oh, so it's a bit overcast. Might turn out sunny later, I suppose.
Tregaron is an ancient market town which received its royal charter in 1292.
It's like driving with a rhinoceros's horn on the front of the car.
Yeah, that's the camera. And became an important hub for drovers and many farms in the surrounding areas where they would come together on a weekly basis for the market.
So hopefully I'm not going to see anything coming the other way. Put my lights on, should I?
Drovers would use this road to transport their cattle, sheep and geese, and maybe other animals to the southeast of England via Abergwesyn, which is about 14 miles from Tregaron, which we will pass through in this video. The Talbot Hotel often being the starting point for them. They also used wool from the water-driven woolen mills of Tregaron as a base for the railway line that crossed the bog of Cwm.
That's the old telephone box.
Tregaron was a bit infamous in March 1977 when a cottage was raided in Operation Gelli for a considerable amount of the drug LSD.
Still got that banging.
And we've still got that banging, which I think is the rear bushes now. Obviously the MOT will soon point that out to me, and will probably be quite some job to push those bushes out. So we are climbing quite steeply now. A few sharp bends here. What was that building on the right there? Looks like a little chapel, that. I'll look that up now. I've just looked it up and sadly I can't pronounce it. Sorry about that.
Get to the top of this bit. It's quite a steep part. And then we can see down into the valley. Yeah, this is quite a misty day.
Say that again. Can't see a thing.
Very misty.
I know, very. Not that we want to see anything.
Yeah, I can't really see much there.
No. Normally that's a lovely view. So we're going back downhill now. You have to watch these roads. You can sometimes get a lot of traffic on here. Yeah, you can hear that banging. That's definitely the bushes, I think. Probably ought to do that before the MOT, actually. This will be the longest test run of my Nissan X-Trail.
Where is my food?
Where is my what? So it should get a bit clearer now once we get down out of the mist. I didn't realise how much...
Yeah, very misty valley there, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I didn't realise actually how misty this was going to be, because the camera lens I had to keep wiping on this trip. Sharp corner
I wonder
here.
if I will come across anybody going the other way.
You may not.
This is going to be bumpy. A little bit. In some ways it probably can look nicer in the fog with the mist, slight mist there. So how far are we? 2.6 miles. Past the empty house. Right, there's a big lump in the road up here. Through the vehicle. Yeah, there it is. Where the bridge is. Go over that slowly this time. Alright.
So going back to Operation Julie, it was a pretty big operation with some 800 officers involved across 11 police forces. The drug ring spanned 100 countries and was responsible for some 60% of the global supply. In today's money, that's around £500 million. So a pretty big business was going on in the quiet Welsh valleys. The discovery of this ring happened when one of the founders, a chemist, had an accident in his Range Rover and someone was fatally killed. The police then found some torn up paper which read hydrazine hydrate, which is a key ingredient in making LSD. This gave the police their starting point for further investigation and undercover work named Operation Julie. It was this chemist that lived in Tregaron.
There's a couple of houses out here. So they're about 4 miles from Tregaron, aren't they? Bit of a trek to go and get your milk. It's a bit quietly-ish. I expect this road will get quite busy today. Being a Saturday. The bikers will all be out zooming across it. So I've got to be a bit careful for motorbikes.
On the right up here is Cwm Berwyn plantation, and in there is a small lake called Llyn. This lake, popular with anglers, was once killed by the acid rain in the 70s, but Tregaron Angling Club came to its rescue by regularly spreading lime into the water to reduce the acidity, so that the fish could return once again. And there's the entrance to that, just there on the right. Well, we're heading off up here now into the mist, and this mist looks like it's getting thicker.
To the forest. I'm going to turn that display off. It's probably going to use up more battery in it. misty up in the forest.
When we get to this, just past this cattle grid up here, we will be about 469 metres above mean sea level. Mean just means between the low and the high tides.
Gosh, it is misty.
So we're nearly at that point now. I will have to pull over, I think, and just check the lens of the camera.
We are in mist.
We definitely are in mist, yeah. This is going to condense quite nicely on the camera and the microphone.
Gosh, total mist.
So here's that cattle grid. I'll just pull over here and check the lens. So I reckon it might be a bit wet. So let's have a look. Might get to see the driver. Hello, how are you?
That's wet.
There you are.
Shit, that's actually wet.
No, don't swear. I think the driver is looking for a cloth. Here we go. A little bit clearer now. Off we can go. So about up there, probably where that telegraph pole is the 469 metre point. Right, off we go. So it looks like the sheep sleep on the road at night, as you'll find out round this corner. Around here. Perhaps this is the 469 metre mark.
Straight.
There they are. It'd be quite dangerous if you actually drove fast along here, especially if you're the first car, because this road is now covered in sheep.
Well, it looks like I might be the first vehicle through here.
I think you are.
The sheep are all on the road.
The only thing you can see is the telegraph wires, really, isn't it? So I was going to hope it was a bit clearer than this, because then you could see the views. So I might have to do. So I might have to do another video on a clear day.
Lots of sheep. Looks like they sleep on the road.
It does. So the bottom of this hill will be the famous telephone box with no telephone.
I don't know whether I'll have to wipe that lens when I get to the bottom. I reckon that's going to pick up quite a bit of moisture. So that's the remote farm out there on the left. So he's what, about 6 miles from Tregaron. He's not stuck, is he? No. Gosh, rescue a sheep day.
So I'll probably stop by the famous telephone box. There's also a post box there as well. Not sure if that's in operation. That might be. I know the telephone box isn't.
Oh, I don't know whether to check that lens again.
Yes, let's check that lens again.
Might be worth checking that lens again, I suppose.
Now what you never want to do out somewhere like this is stall the engine.
Just in case it's all misted up. You idiot. Flipping out. You do not want to stall and have a non-starting car out here.
There we go. Clear as a bell. Microphone's a bit wet. You can see again. You can see this is going to be a fun drive. Lots of stopping.
That was quite wet. That was a bit wetter than I thought it would be. Right, where are we up to? Okay, off again. Nothing coming. Okay, so straight on is Llyn. So we're going to go, well, I suppose follow the road round to the left. Oh, back into the mountains again. Why have we got bird in front of us? Whoa, loads of sheep. Go on. I'm not sure how many miles it is to Beulah.
I am. It's 13 miles.
Obviously that's the place I'm heading.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going back uphill. Birds seem to love flying in front of the vehicle, don't they? Look at that. Might be some good footage there. Oh, go on. Bloody hell. They're flying right in front. Right, how wet is that lens again?
It's wet. Yep, it's wet.
I know the car seems to be. Right, I can't see a thing. This is. Whoa, don't run, mate. Alright, so we're going downhill again. That's good. God, I can't believe I stalled it back there. You really don't want to turn your engine off out here, do you? Just in case it doesn't start again. Right, let's check that lens. I reckon it's probably covered in water again. Don't stall it. Yeah, there is, isn't it? I might lose the microphone. That is wet. That is very wet. I'm not sure if I've picked the wrong day for this one.
So as you can see, this mountain road is pretty remote. So you wouldn't want to break down out here. I don't think there's any mobile phone signal. You'd need a satellite phone. Quite a lonely place.
I'd have liked to have had perhaps a little bit less mist, ideally. Yeah, so if the windscreen's covered, that means the lens must be covered. Oh, I know where we are. So we're now into the forestry bit, aren't we? Gosh, there's water dripping off that. Towy forest? Towy forest? Oh, I've got the mist, haven't I? Boy, didn't I get the mist. Damn. really did get the mist. Don't know if that camera's going to pick anything up. Whoa, 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 whoa. I should wipe that lens again. Probably should, I suppose. Yes, we're on top of... oh, there we go. And pull in there, check the lens again. Yes, I know. I know. I know. I've got to wipe the lens. Oh, is this that one? Oh, that's because I've got stuff on the passenger seat, isn't it? You're just being silly. Stop. Right. Well, we're getting a lot of water on the lens. Not sure how good this one would be. Bloody hell, no, it's not that one, is it? No, it's this one. Really wouldn't want to break down out here. What are we now? 8 miles from Tregaron. So this drops down. I think there's a youth hostel down there. So we drop down now, then we got a straight. Then we go up a steep hill, which takes us to Devil's Staircase. I don't have to check that lens again. Whoa! Whoa! Right, so there's a little lay-by up here, so I'm going to check the lens again. Whoa, stop here. Just wipe that lens. Okay, so then what are we doing? We're going downhill. It looks quite steep. It does actually, doesn't it? It looks quite steep. Oh yeah, Brianne is straight ahead.
So the river down there at the bottom is the River Towy, and that leads into Brianne.
We're 9 miles from Tregaron. At least we're out of the mist. Okay, so over the little bridge. And cattle grid. Dump, dump, dump. That's what the camera wants. Camera loves cattle grids. Oh, we're in Parry's. Right.
Now turn right.
Okay, so we're in Parry's now. So I think we've got to do a hard left here.
No, right.
I'm correct.
No,
We've got to go
you're
to
wrong.
Brianne. So I think it's a left.
No, it's a right.
It's left here, isn't it?
No, straight
Yeah, I
on.
think it is.
No.
Yeah, it's a hard left, isn't it?
No.
It's quite a hard left, yeah.
It's a very hard left because you're not supposed to turn left.
I'm sure it is. There's no sign. That's handy, isn't it?
There's no sign because it's a forest. It's
Sure
not
it
a
is.
road.
Bloody hope it is.
So don't go along this way.
Buggered if it's not. Right, let's check the lens one more time. Oh, are you sure?
Well, does it look like a road?
Can't be this one, can it?
No.
Can't be.
No.
Can't be that. Sugar. Okay, I'm confused a bit now.
Well, you just go straight
I'm sure
along.
it was that road.
Don't go to the left. That looks pretty
I've got
steep.
GPS. Probably not. Okay,
Nope,
that's
no
not
signal.
gone quite as I planned.
Mind you, I think somebody
Went
stole
wrong
the sign.
Is that the road? Can't be, can it?
Hello. It's pretty steep up there, doesn't it? Might be a good test for your 4x4. Sheep can do it.
That is, was that just a forestry track?
Yes, I think it was.
I
You
don't
can see the
know.
tarmac ends there.
Damn, can't remember. Doesn't look like, does it?
There is a sign
know.
there, and it's
Definitely
missing.
signpost there. Oh, sugar. Yeah, but then that is that the youth hospital? No, it is down there, isn't it? Blimey, getting confused there. That's the house that burnt down. Yes, it is. This is right, yeah, because that's the youth hostel. Woo! Blimey, that worried me then. Don't really want to close the road out here. That's a bright light. It's funny how you can lose your bearings so easy. You think you're somewhere where you're not. Because there should be like a T-junction. This is it, isn't it? And then the right hand side goes to Llyn, and straight on is Devil's Staircase. That's it. Woo! Okay, I feel a bit happier now. Right, so now it's Devil's Staircase, right. So it's up there. Right, let's just check that camera again. This is going to be a full-time job. Do not stall it. Looks like they've been doing donuts. They've been doing donuts in the road. Okay, so steep hill. There we go, very steep hill. And then very steep drop. What are we? 25%, keep in low gear. Gosh, if I carried on going where I was going, I'd have been out in a forest. That wouldn't have been very good, would it? Lots of skid marks. It's reassuring, isn't it? That's what you want to see, is lots of skid marks on a small mountain road. More skid marks again. Okay, so at the top. So now we're going to end up rolling down Devil's Staircase. So probably going to need to wipe the lens another time, aren't I? Yeah, because you're rolling down now. This is silly. This is quite silly. We've even got water dripping off the microphone now. Can't believe that. Mist is one thing, but I didn't really want water dripping off the camera. Wasn't really what I had in mind. Well, I don't think we'll see Devil's Staircase anyway by the look of it. Because it's completely in fog. Yeah, this is the start of it, isn't it? Alright, should we give it one more wipe? This is ridiculous. So in some ways, mounting the camera inside the car might have been better. Here we go then. Devil's Staircase. Now I'm supposed to be coming back up this with a fully loaded vehicle. I'm not sure how sensible that would be. Can't see a thing, can you? Oh. Alright, so choose low gear. Point of no return. Alright, so there's the steep, sharp left-hand turn. It's pretty sharp, that, isn't it? There was a house down here on the left. Where was it? It was just down there. Oh well, that seems pretty uneventful. So where was the house? The house was here, wasn't it? Another wipe of the lens. Deary me. Well, I think I've chosen the most challenging morning to have done a video. Definitely looks like it was the most challenging. Right. So bottom of the valley. What's that? Llyn-yrfa. Not very good at Welsh. believe it's so misty. Is that people in wigwams? Is it a wigwam? Can't tell.
So this is Abergwesyn Common, and that's about 8 miles from Beulah. So now we go down the steep valley.
I suppose this is the last of the dodgy bit. Let's check the lens again, have a sip of coffee. Definitely a lot of stopping along this route. Goodness me. Yeah. So you always check at the top of the hills.
No, you don't, Mark.
For Indians.
No, you don't. There is no cowboys and Indians. You're not in a western. No,
a row of Indians on one side.
No. Can we
Ready
just
to ambush.
carry on with the drive? Yep, you didn't say
We
that.
are in a vulnerable
No, you
position,
didn't.
yeah.
Oh no. La 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 la.
In a Nissan X-Trail.
Okay, let's carry on now. Right, so we're in the valley. Not long now. Sometimes silence is a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, very popular road, this mountain road. Bet today the number of vehicles and motorbikes that will come along here will be massive. It will be massive. Because Tregaron, all you hear is motorbikes all day long at the weekend. Meow, meow, meow.
You used to have a bike, Mark? You were a
I never
biker?
realised so many people came out to Tregaron.
Didn't have a problem when you had a motorbike? Quite happy to make that noise.
Yeah, so once we've passed this little bit, whoa, slow down, Mark. Basically, you're back onto the normal sort of roads then. This is a bit like walking up Pen-rhuddfa. You feel like you've accomplished something. You've won a challenge. Same as when you do Pen-rhuddfa, you feel like you're a hero.
No. La 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 la. It's not like
you and a few
Pen-rhuddfa.
other million have done it.
No. You're going back into your cowboy and western thing again. Let's just keep relevant to the topic in hand.
13 miles.
Yes, 13 miles. Let's keep to things like that.
Can't believe it was so misty. I don't know whether I should check the lens again. Is it going to be alright or not? It's getting a bit monotonous, keep checking the lens. Alright, so, okay, let's just check the lens one more time and then it should be alright, shouldn't it?
You may want to turn away now because the driver is going to embarrass himself and make a silly face. So, close your eyes now.
Hello?
Oh no. Just get back in and drive.
dreading. Don't really want to go up Devil's Staircase and meet a car coming the other way. Especially with this vehicle, which seems to have issue with its handbrake. I think I'd rather have the reassurance to know the handbrake really works. Whereas this one doesn't seem to be like that. Grid. Oh, that's a nice looking house, isn't it? They've done that nice. Cattle grid. It's a conspiracy. They put them there just to shake your cameras so that your camera can't focus on something. So many conspiracy theories. So we're basically out of it now. So it's left of this house. Is this Abergwesyn? Is it Abergwesyn? We can't just have one house in it, can it? I think this is... There's no sign. Beulah. Yeah, it is Abergwesyn. Abergwesyn. And we're going to go to Beulah, which is 6 miles away. So it looks like this drive is about 20 miles. The old telephone box. Whoa. You're alright, boy. I'm not going to run you over. So the views were very short. Very short views. Mine, I suppose, the other way is, if I film it the other way, it'd be nicer, I suppose, because then you are going up Devil's Staircase, which I suppose is more of a thrill than coming down it. I'm getting missed on the... Oh, I'm getting missed again. You're having a laugh. No, that's rain actually. I reckon that's rain. You're kidding me. No. That's rain now. We are not having much luck on this thing, are we? We really not. The most challenging drive out, this one. It's the problem with the weather, isn't it? It's pretty hit and miss. That's expect it to be hot later on. And it did originally forecast it was going to be rain today. Then it said overcast. I'm definitely getting spots of rain on the car. Now into the forest. The haunted forest. Welcome to the haunted forest. Mind you, all forests are haunted, aren't they? That's why you never walk in a forest, because they're all haunted. And there's always somebody watching you behind a tree. Yeah. I always find forests scary. And then my wife would say, no, forests are kind and they're nice places. They look after you. And I think, nah, they're scary. So have I got to wipe my lens again? You can't. You're nearly there. That's ridiculous. Well, it's not going to be very nice with water on the lens, is it? It's definitely raining. That's a bit. Oh, more skid marks. Last night I was thinking, well, what happens if my fuel's too low and as I go up Devil's Staircase, the dip tube in the tank draws in air and then she stalls just as I'm going up Devil's Staircase. I thought, what'd you do? Because I thought you're going to have so much fuel in the tank, aren't you? Because if you're going up 25%, surely the fuel's going to go to the back of the tank. And the dip tube could be out of fuel. I thought, that's a bit. I don't think I'd be very good at great adventures. I think about too many what ifs. So in the end you wouldn't go. But sometimes it's better to not think about it. Just get on with it. And the things normally work out okay. Oh! There's something in the hedge there. Is that it's not a pheasant, is it? Is that something there? No, that's a wood. Bloody hell, I'm seeing things. I thought that was like a big cat. Right then, so it should be just 2 miles to Beulah. They're what's this, aren't they? They're like birds. What do they call them? They're not goose. Not Not grouse, are they? No. Look, mate, you're not going to run in front of me, are you? No, you are sensible. There are a few of you. So I'm going to just check my lens quickly while I'm at it. They might run out of the way. Grouse. Are there? There's a field full of them. They're like grouse, aren't they?
Could be
There's a lot
partridges.
of them.
Pheasants and partridges, maybe.
They're not pheasants, are they?
Could be.
Oh, come on. You don't pay road tax, do you?
No, no,
Do
Mark.
you? Simple
Not
question.
again.
Yes or no? Do you pay road tax? No. But really, you shouldn't be on the road, should you?
No. Are you having a breakdown? Right, let's just carry
Whereas
on.
me, in my 4x4, I pay
Oh.
loads of road tax.
No,
I pay a silly amount. Even though I do the lowest amount of miles.
Okay. We're having a rant. Just let this
I
go.
do hardly any driving. Pay
It's
the
nearly-
highest road tax.
Nearly the end of the video.
There we go.
You pay the highest road tax because it's a high emission vehicle, Mark. That's
Takes
how it
creates
works.
the most pollution, but actually my car creates the least pollution. Because it never
Well,
goes anywhere.
yeah, but when it does go anywhere, it creates the most pollution.
They're pheasants, aren't they? Maybe they're baby pheasants. Whoa! You can't just jump out. That's suicide. Come on. Bloody hell. I don't want a death on my hands.
Oh dear. Sometimes it's cringy, isn't it? Watching your own videos back.
I mean, the last bit of this drive seems more hazardous than the scary bit. Right. Oh, we've got some more. No. That was close, mate. Come on, I'm going slow as well. I am going slow. I'm doing less than 60. Oh, cyclist, here, let's be kind to them. No, he noticed the camera. He thought, hey, he's got a bloody camera on his car. He thought, I'm going to be on top gear. Oh, yes. That must have been Jeremy Clarkson driving that X-Trail. Beulah, 3/4 of a mile.
The pain is nearly over for everybody.
Do I look like Jeremy Clarkson?
No, you don't. He's got a bit more to say as well. He doesn't resort to cowboys and Indians on
Wow.
mountains.
We got to Beulah in the end, but is the video worth putting on YouTube? It's a bit of a difficult one, that, isn't it?
Commentary's a bit bad, but
It's a bit of a difficult one, that.
commentary's worse than the video.
Yeah, there it is. Beulah!
Yes,
We're
Beulah.
going to go left for Bwlch. For Bwlch Wells. Slow down. Hey man, I am. I'm going slow. Don't keep going on at me. Right, I think we'll stop here, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sooner you turn it off, the
Stop here,
better.
take the cameras off. Go into stealth mode.
No.
Okay. Do not turn the engine off. Where's your clackers?
Thank you for watching. I realise it was painful at times, but please subscribe and ring the bell to support my channel so I can keep producing more content. Thank you.